Hey Neil, thanks for popping in. Vicky, good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing good. Gonna have a happy holiday. And got some brought some different stuff out today. Yeah. This one's oh, that's okay. No worries. This is Tenable Bomber. Very overbuilt, but I love these handles. And I love that it's overbuilt, but man, these handles are cool. And all sorts of different stuff going on. I got flashlights, pens out now. Lots of good stuff. Working on notebooks. Let me see here. There's that one. Hi, John. Yeah, I hope you have a great holiday, no matter how or what you celebrate. I've been painting desserts lately. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, so checking out some flashlights. The O-Clip is probably still one of my favorites this year, although the Seeker 4 Pro is huge. Here's the new Arc Pro, and it's got a little laser on the side. That's been fun. And then just got in this titanium multi-tool. Hex nuts. Guess if you're like that, I don't know. Bottle opener, which I'll use. Pry bar with a little nail nick on the side. Pocket clip at a different angle, so I would put this maybe in a pouch or something. Not quite in my pocket. But then it has this, so the ergos are great to carry this, but it has this little safety nuck here. Hey Mick, sorry I didn't get your message till a little too late. Yeah, next time. Kind of digging this. It's called the Primate, but it's actually pretty nice. Just got in, like literally just came in right before I went live, was a Maxpedition pouch they sent. Now this might look familiar like my old one, but this one's double. So it's a double decker instead of a single. I think this is going to come in handy quite a bit. I don't have a carom bit. Technically, this is supposed to be an 18 plus page, so please tell me you're 18. And the new Rosecraft will be coming out tomorrow. This is bone. And they're calling it apple. With a barn board jig. It's got a very deep jigging. And definitely happy birthday. My birthday's coming up next week. A lot of people have birthdays in December. It's interesting. This comes out tomorrow. I think this is going to sell really fast. I think Rosecraft really outdid themselves on that one. Of course, got the CJRB. It is definitely front heavy with that much D2, but ergos are on point with this. And if you really are using it heavy, you can lock it in, and you can definitely heavy use this. This is definitely a tough one, and I'm really digging it. um, let's see here. A lot of CJRBs I got out. This is the new CMB. It's called the Lucky. I still don't know what these scales are. They told me G10, but I don't think it is. The action is amazing on this, and it's a budget knife, which is cool. I will say, hey, Roger, like many of you guys, I'm not big on secondary locks. But one thing I'll say, and let's compare some. And now I'm not knocking CJRB, because I love CJRB. This secondary lock, I don't think does a whole lot. I mean, it keeps it from closing, but it's right there in my face. This one, at least, is down here. You don't feel it at all, actually, in hand. There's no hot spots anywhere. The pocket clip's great. I will say this one looks like it would be really useful if you did want to, as in you slide it, it pushes a piece of metal up to keep the liner from moving. And then you just slide it down, you can see it move. And it works, but it's kind of an out of sight, out of mind when in hand. I got a lot of feedback about people liking the knife but not liking that feature. I do have some. If you're talking like fixed blades and stuff, I don't have anything nearby. I gave my neighbor a Kaiser Justice. Came out last year. It was in N690, a big Kaiser. It's folding Kaiser, but a big one. And I gave it to my neighbor, and he was out hunting, and it wasn't going to be his traditional using knife. He just kept it on him as a secondary. He was going to use his old buck knife to skin a deer. No, Sin Karate, these are tools. These are tools for the jobs. None of these are anything like that. These are high-end tools. Thank you, Shadow Company. I appreciate that. Let me see here. I haven't showed you guys yet. I just got it. And now you might say it's not a knife. You might say it is. But I had to check it out. I just had to. And I'll tell you guys, I didn't think I was gonna like this when I picked it up, but hey John, I got an amazing deal on this. I got this for like less than half price. And I didn't think I was gonna like it. I just wanted to check it out and maybe, I don't know what. This is the Kaiser Sheepdog utility blade. It has a choke up spot. Oh yeah, the sprinkles. I actually, the other day I had them all out on the thing because I did a holiday special. I don't have them on me right now. I'll definitely be getting some more. But this has a nice choke up spot. Jimping goes all the way. Now, the important thing is they make two versions of this. They make it where it's this one, which I like, where it's a push button to change the blade. Super easy. I don't know why they have the other version, which is literally you have to use a screwdriver. Hey, Kathleen, Aries, Mad Yako. So yeah, I grabbed this. It was on Whatnot, and they were selling them, and it was less than half price. Nobody was paying attention, so I snagged it. It was really cheap. But the action's ridiculous, and they make the one with the screws. I don't like the screws. I want a quick switch. And that's what this is. You push it in, pull it out, change it. Has tweezers and stuff in the back, which I do not care about. But it has a top liner lock that works really well. I mean, And I'm going to be honest, I use a utility blade all the time, probably just as much as I use knives. And it came even with, I don't know, at least 5 more blades, which is nice. Hey, Fred, good to see you. So this is the holiday package crusher, I guess, and it's G10. It does have, well, let's see here. It does have steel liners. It's milled out. It's extremely lightweight, but that top liner lock is great. The action is great. I was really surprised by how much I like this. You know, like many, I have tons of box cutters. And yeah, honestly, like I use one as much as I use a knife. So, but I saw this was on crazy sale, so I grabbed it. Now I got a holiday knife. Hey, Clint. And so yeah, Fred, you're in here and you're knowledgeable about stuff. I picked up this brand new CMB. It's got a copper foil. I asked, they said it was G10, but listen, it doesn't sound like G10. It has a bit of a, not very velvety, but like kind of soft like that feeling. And then and it's not micarta, because I kind of wondered about that, but the parts that aren't finished, it feels like terracotta. I really have no idea what to say this is. It's milled in with steel liners. It's a great knife. Concerned on oh, nice. I have in the past, Kathleen, and I lost it. That's a good one too. It's smaller. So I got a lot of comments on this safety lock. So I was kind of trying to compare it for people. People did not care for these secondaries on CJRB, and I think they've done away with them. Lock it. I mean, I push the button, it doesn't close, but you know, it's not the strongest lock. And I love CJRB, so I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying that one's right in your face. This one's down here. I can't fill it. The pocket clip is great, so there's no hot spot. But it works totally different. If you can see when I slide it, you can't usually see it when I put it on, but it locks the liner into place. And then you can see that. It just slides it back under here so you can't see it, and then it works great. But well, I'm not a fan of secondary locks either. Yeah, no reason to lock out a folder. But as far as using it and stuff, I don't feel it. I don't notice it. I wouldn't let it keep me from getting the knife, that's for sure. It's a really nice knife. Yeah, see, I read that, Fred. And it's definitely got that 3D milled, but they told me it was G10. Now, granted, there might have been some miscommunication, but it doesn't feel like micarta even, like any kind of it's like a weird terracotta plastic. I don't know. Maybe it is just a micarta I haven't seen, but very different, very smooth, but has that 3D look to it, you know? But otherwise, for $60, 14C clip point, reversible pocket clip. I think this is a really good win. It's available in this. There's another like silver version of this. They have an actual blue micarta, and then they have Ultem. Contoured, yeah. Hey, Cat Scratch. Either way, I'm digging it. I did notice if I rub my hand enough on this, it gets a little bit of like it feels like eraser stuff. It's a very interesting material, and I don't want it to sound like I'm knocking it. It's a really nice knife and very different. It does have weight. That was the thing that threw me off from micarta was it's heavy, but interesting. I have my beef out. The beef is over. I not the knife, but just the Flytanium stuff. I've been talking to them again. They're changing things, making things right. I'm good with them. Finding an antique silver letter. Oh, cool. So there's the beef. Now, Aries, this one's kind of cool. I am not a lanyard person, so I am going to take this off. But this comes with this secondary lock. And it's intended to be used like a fixed blade. This is CJRB's Tundra. It's an overbuilt. And this, God, you can get this for under 100. And it might start leaning towards the top spot this year. I'm really liking it. And then I got this Bastion pen in. It's Cerakoted aluminum, I believe. I like it a lot, but pen of the year goes to Concept. Beef out. This is the Flytanium beef. And I had a little beef with them, but we worked it out. So all's good. Moving on. Get a fixed blade. You do fixed blade things. Oh yeah, definitely. And if you guys are in the market for a nice fixed blade, Aries has a code to Kubi, and you can pick up some of those. Those are nice. You know, even if this didn't have the secondary lock, I would just love it as an overbuilt. But yeah, I think companies are trying these secondary locks, but I got so much feedback about how people thought this was really nice looking, but this lock was like a deal breaker almost. So I just wanted to address that, like, I don't even notice it when it's in hand. And I'm probably never going to use it. Maybe if you're letting somebody new to knives use it. The most ridiculous knife I've bought. Oof. Man. I have bought some expensive knives and some crap knives. I guess it comes down to ridiculous as in not useful or as in price. Because I've bought Jack Wolves and they get up there in price, but they're, the material wise, I can justify it. The Riyadh Exo, oh yeah, expensive. I have bought so many gas station knives. Those are probably, yeah, trashy. Hitting up a gas station. Let's see here. What have I gotten that's really ridiculous? See, when I think ridiculous, I think odd. And there was a really cool one. It was a slip joint from Kershaw in 8CR. And it had fingernail clippers in the back that were integrated, so you'd push a button and it would open the clippers for you to use. Then you can just push them back down in. But that's a good knife. And it's only like 28 bucks. I had that bat knife that I lost. The double bladed. I spent like $18 and it was a bat. The pocket clip was in the middle. It was useless. It was that double blade. I wish I could find it. But basically, yeah, if I'm at a gas station, I need people to talk me out of buying something dumb. All right, well, have a good one, Vicky. Take care. Oh, nice, Fred. Hey, Tegan. Just kind of pulled out some different knives. This one I've had out quite a bit. I still think it's very slept on for how good it is in hand. Man, it's a nice one. But the 90s looking one on the top right. All right. So this is the Tenable Bomber. So this knife runs anywhere from 60 to 70. You get a full tie backspacer, titanium pocket clip, D2 steel, a Midgard Messer design. Now, these scales were from Monthly Going Gear. My friend got them. It came on a Tenable, but it was all satin. He wasn't big on the scales and knew I would love these. So I bought an Ultim one, and we swapped scales. I kept all the black hardware and blade. He put the Ultim on the satin, and I couldn't be happier. They only did 200 of the scales, so you can't even buy them. But for me, it's more just it's so 90s. I love it. Yeah, no, these are G10. But the knife itself is available at Tenable right now. They sold out of their first 2 runs of it. They have a new run of different versions. I think it's one they're going to start keeping stocked, though, because I've seen some things about them trying to keep it on hand because it's so popular. One interesting thing is I believe these are T7s, and this is a T9. A little bit different. But hey, they're not 6s, and I'm happy about that. Yeah, we have the gas station tasers because we're right on the border of Illinois where you can't have tasers or big pocket knives. So we have a gas station that sells tasers, swords, anything you can't have over there. But new Rosecraft coming out. Trying to design a folder. Oh, that would be really cool to see. I think you could come up with something really nice. Yeah. I got the Demco, the 20.5. I've been shopping around for scales. Might get them anodized. Looking for some scales for a Sage 5. Maybe get those anodized. So we'll see what happens. Nice. I have my pry bars. I'm just waiting to get my quote back. Kind of melding the two together and then doing a little bit of changing. But getting a quote from Hypercut. Does amazing work. I'm really stoked about that. Yes, this is the... I didn't think I was going to like it, but man, the action is so stupidly good, and the jimping. All I have to say is if you're going to get one of these, I don't like the ones with screws where you have to unscrew to change the blade. This is a push button, pull it out, slide in, locks in, you're good to go. It's also a top liner lock. So this is their sheepdog version. Happy holidays. And I found it on Whatnot. People weren't paying attention, and I got it for like less than half price. So I'm stoked. And then it has, not that I will use them, but it has like tweezers and a pick. Yeah, I don't know. But it's very lightweight. I'm really actually digging it. It's a G10, and I'm guessing you can probably start finding deals on these now. The holidays are over. They still got Halloween ones available that I think are on sale at places. So I'm super impressed with it, actually. Sage 5 Blems can probably score some scales. So yeah, B&A, I was looking at them, but then I was talking to a friend of mine who had some, and he said that while he loved the look of the scales, they just didn't fit right. And he's tried 2 sets of them from there. I was looking at, I wish I could remember who it was. There was somebody that has them, but going titanium was pretty expensive. Going G10 would be really affordable, but then I would probably find some Thai ones of these that I can at least anodize. Just do something different with this at least. Oh yeah, you've been looking at this one, the Sheepdog box cutter. You know, I use a box cutter as much as I use a knife, and it kind of feels nice to have one that has as much action and stuff as a knife would have. So it's pretty good. They're all perfect. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'll I might have to message you on Instagram about that and just get an idea. Because I was looking at them and they're cool. Let's see here. I think I might do like a year of stuff that really stuck out to me. The problem is a lot of stuff was pass around stuff too. Like if I was gonna say consistent brand that blew me away, but I didn't get to buy them for myself, but I did get them in my hand, Berg blades. I saw I think 3 knives and every one was a home run. But they were passed around. They're just a little out of my price league. Budget wise, CJRB and Flightanium were killing it this year. Kind of mixed results. I would say Concept was killing it with Tenable. Concept's killing it with the new EDC line. So the pens, the prize, everything. And then their high-end stuff has always been killer to me. Concept really been killing it. Last year at this time, Kubi was my go-to. Like Kubi was killing it. And they still are. I just had a bunch of stuff from these other companies that kind of really stood out. And I'm sure there's something I'm missing, and I'm not trying to leave anybody out. But I don't want to do like a knife of the year, because that gets so hard. But I definitely can have some favorites of the year. Maybe a favorite by certain brands. Henry, Kubi's top liner lock. Yeah. I got to check out both of Kubi's integrals. Both amazing. Yeah, I think Kubi is going to probably stand out this first quarter. I bet we see a lot more top liner locks from Kubi, and I think it's going to be awesome. Ooh, the Sage 6 is yours. That's a good one. 6 would be nice to have. I just got Iowa AK and I did a knife Christmas exchange, and he got me the Sage 5 lightweight and Spy 27 because he figured I was going to change scales anyways. And he knows that Spy 27 is kind of my go-to for Spyderco. So I'm super thankful for that. I sent him I got him a Concept Raven. And we had a nice exchange. He came over and it was fun. Should get together with him to speak or something. You know, it's little things like most of the year. This was my budget of the year. This beef I thought for the money, and I still do think for the money. This beef is for budget knife is right up at the top. Now, like many are, I'm starting to really get burnt out on crossbars. Not this one, but just in general. There's so many. This one's definitely up there on my budget of the year because it's just so beefy. Oh, wow. That's awesome, man. Hey, how's it going in Brazil? I hope you're having a good day. Now, last year, the Pyrite Light was my budget of the year because 30 bucks for a good knife was just blowing me away. Now, this one is the Pyrite Light in SF2, and it is killer, but it's just a steel change, so no button stick or anything. Definitely enjoying that. Slip joint of the year, I don't even know where to begin. It might go to Rosecraft's Teardrop or to man, that Jack Wolf Equal End is really good. Man, there was so many good ones, like so many. I mean, Case had a Kentucky Bluegrass. I mean, I can't even keep up with slip joints. Yeah, pyrites. This is the only one I currently have right now in the Pyrite Light. But I've had about 7 or 8, and I've given them all away to people that needed them. They either were a friend that had a horrible knife, or I used them in giveaways just because they're so good for the money. A few years prior, I got you. Hey, I can't type. Did get a new Maxpedition pouch in today. Now, you'll probably say this looks like the one I already showed, but it's actually a double decker. So instead of having this, you have a whole second back page to it. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what I'm going to fill with this. Should be fun. I was supposed to be here today, but it got delayed. Yeah, everything is getting delayed. It's crazy. What Chavez did you order? Curious. I didn't like the new budget one so much, but my dream is a scapegoat. A scapegoat is on my must check out list. I have stuff that's really readily available that's on my go-to list that just when it has presented itself, I haven't had the money. And then when I have the money, it's not there. But the Wii-XL is so high up on my list. I think it looks so nice, and so many people say such great things about it. So those are definitely high up on my list right now. I don't know. What do you guys have? Do you guys have and of course, like a Rotten Evo would probably be really high up on there, but I don't know if that's something I'll ever have in the hands. But someday. I just got to sell most of the knives I love to get some of these. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Did anybody put a knife on their Christmas list? Do people still make Christmas lists? I was checking around to see if you could get gift cards from some of the knife places. You'd be surprised. Most of them don't offer them because people don't buy gift cards to online knife retailers. Nice, Tegan. And let's see here. Matisfaction's on tonight. Who else we got on tonight? Is there anybody I'm missing? Who should I be watching? Who am I? Is there somebody I'm not in the chat for that I should be checking out to watch? I'm always on the hunt for new channels. And I watch Matisfaction, but I'm always, sometimes I like to flip around, just see what's there. Oh, what'd you win, Tegan? I got to hear now. Mr. Mouse, good to see you. Oh, really? Oh, was that on? Oh man, yeah. Mick messaged me to go jump in that live just to check it out, and I didn't get the message till it was too late. But I saw there was a giveaway for that. Congrats. That's awesome to hear. Oh man, you're gonna have to, when you get it, post it. 147 layer Damascus? That's killer. Wow. That's awesome. So this winter, I'm thinking about getting some axes, maybe doing some outdoor stuff, maybe doing some videos on hikes. Might try to change things up here and there. Just see what happens. Nice. Well, I heard your first giveaway win was a really great channel. I've won on loot, and my first win was a year after being in the community, and it was an awesome one. It was on Big Red, and my mind was blown. And I still have it. It was QSP Penguin and copper. Yeah, like a copper carbon fiber. And then it had S35VN. It was cool. Awesome, man. I won once on Big Jim, and then I DSKFS'd it. That felt good to do. Oh, and I won once on TC Blades, and it was a Fenrir, and I still carry it. Button lock one, but it's got that forward choil, which I like. Yeah, some decent budget type axes and hatchets. Awesome. I'm going to write that down. Because I want it to be informational, so I'm not going to just go by crap. And it's also going to be kind of like a learning curve for me. And it's going to give me something to do to get some exercise during the winter. And that'll be super helpful. Outside with the pups. Nice, Mick. Thank you, Roger. Hey, Robert, how are you doing today? Fireside Friend Splitter and the Camp Axe. Super thin. Okay. Yeah. And I've been watching a lot of that one guy who chops up wood. Um, he just needs to keep his shirt on more. I always forget his name, but I like his videos, and he knows a lot about like preservation, which I find really cool. But of course, I keep forgetting his name. So, what do you guys got in the pockets today? And if you're looking to score something interesting, Loot on Instagram has a couple posts of knives he's letting go, and there's some really killer knives, and they are really reasonably priced. He has, um, I'll show you. Loot's got a Tempest Pinion in purple G10 for $60. Uh, I think new they were around 100, but it looks new. And if I didn't have one, I would jump on it. And if it wasn't the holidays, I'd jump on it for a giveaway item. She couldn't watch him chop wood all day. Yeah. I'm working on another donut right now. I multitask through stuff. Japanese Tonto, nice. The one, oh yeah, that sounds cool. Um, yeah, I had a lot of people interested in some of the um, donuts and cakes. So this thing just definitely has some fire. See, it's where you got your Proto Tempest recently. Nice. Well, Tegan's got everything. Every pocket's filled. Good to see you, B Shady. Thank you for popping in. And yeah, if you guys are looking for some stuff that's not even available, but at a ridiculously good price, hit Loot up. He's got some really cool stuff. If he has that Berg Blades around New Year's, I might hit him up. But now I've told all of you, so you're probably going to go snag it. Everything but the kitchen sink. So I was watching. Hey guys, forgive me. I with my brain sometimes like names drop from my head. Not when I see you, but like when I try to explain. But I was watching a live. I'm sure you guys would recognize him. He does tons of gear and military stuff. Bando, that's who it is. Bando Picks. That's who I was watching. I'm glad I was able to remember. He was talking about what he has in his carry, and he's much more like survivalist, but he had a compass, like a really nice high-end compass. And I was curious, how many of you guys carry compasses? I do not, and I should probably. Slicing up a Costco flyer. Oh, nice. I need to get to Costco. Maximet with a toothy edge is the stuff. Nice. Cool. That's good to know. Because I'm trying to think of stuff that we don't think about that would be really good. So I got this flashlight in. I've been trying to film. It's from Skyfire. It's a beast. This is a monster. You can extend it. Extending it makes it become more of a spotlight. But this says it can catch paper on fire if you hold it close. And I was really stoked about that feature because my Seeker 4 Turbo could definitely start a fire. But now, granted, it was probably 20 degrees with 15-mile-an-hour winds late last night. I couldn't get it to warm up enough to start a fire. But I think it's more based on the wind and that it was cold. But I was kind of bummed. I got to get a fire started for the video. You carry a small compass, Kathleen. That's a good idea. Because there's always the go-tos, the knives, the flashlights, like carry extra water or filter, things like that. But kind of like using these packs that I got sent to me, I kind of want to do like a build out of what would be a good if you knew you were stuck for a day or two and you needed to get out of somewhere. Good lighter, yeah. Just have a Zippo on you. But just curious, and then that compass made me go, oh, there's probably a lot of stuff I don't think of. And then I was thinking, I'll have the knives, but if you have a razor blade, you could really fine cut some kindling. Have a good one, Tegan. The double stack called? It is... There we go. It is the Double Decker EDC Pocket Organizer. It's brand new. I believe it's on their website, and it should be on Amazon as well. But on Amazon, it is harder to find exact, but they have different colorways. And yeah, this double stack is going to be great. I think I'm going to end up using this a lot. They offer it in a 4x6. The one I got, I chose a 5x7. Because I got small packs, I need a little bigger. You got a Workos TS28 coming, 3,200 lumens, 506 meters of throw. That's awesome. That was something I was mentioning was this big Skyfire. It has a lot of options on it, but it's like 1,400 lumens. But when I went out to use it, the throw was just, it had to have been like 50 meters. It was horrible on that. Whereas the Seeker Pro, that thing has a lot of distance. And I've been, while I have these flashlights that have high lumens, I'm looking for one that maybe has a lot more throw. And I know you got to give to get the other. So let me know what you think of that Workos. Because I've seen they make a lot of lights with really good throw. And that's a lot of throw. So if you like it, let me know, because I'll probably pick one up. That's pretty cool. And this comes out tomorrow morning. And I'm stoked. I think it's going to sell fast. I think their most popular model, but this jigged barn board, I believe, is a first for them. And it's all bone. That's a great price. Yeah. I think these are going to be like 57. Um, but it's their Beaver Creek Barlow that's so nice. And I just think with this jigging is going to do really well. Now I know, Kathleen, if this was blue, I would probably say it would be my favorite slip joint of all time. Uh, but I'll take it in red. Just got your first real EDC flashlight. Very cool. What'd you pick up? There's a lot of companies, and I like each company for something different. Olight, their batteries last longer than anything. Yeah, Kathleen, it's only going to be available in this configuration. Just that. Um, it looks really nice. I do like it, but yeah, you know me, if it's like blue or green or something, it will suck me in fast like Casey does. You really want a pocket knife? Well, these CJRB Pyrite lights, they're button locks. Your hand is out of the way. Has good length. You can put your hand up here without getting cut. Good steel, good construction build, and these run like $30. These could easily be $50, $60 knives, but they're 30. And I would recommend these all day long, especially with the button lock. There's no stick, and you don't have to put your hands in the way of the blade. So, a very good one. Yeah. And they're handy. How often do we look for scissors or for something and we're like, oh, look at what I got? It is. That is an amazing price. Now, aside from that, all my other knives, I mean, they're the closest one to it is probably $60 and up. Um, you know, and you could get the beef for 60, but and you probably don't want to get a slip joint. The bomber is more fun than I would say utilitarian. So, oh yeah, the pyrite lights. I always get them as gifts for people. Hey Kane, um, they're great knives overall. I just can't say enough about them. Never had a bad one. And I'd say 99% of people like them. Have you seen the Kentucky Hollerjack slip joints? They have a blue handle that is incredible. Oh, I have seen those. I have the purple. Um, what do they call it? I have the purple one. I don't have the blue bone one. Um, but yeah, those are nice looking too. TPK puts out some really good quality stuff. Hey, El Cap. Hey, Emilio. Emilio. Yeah, so let's see here. We got Matisfaction on tonight. Is there anybody else that's on tonight that I should be keeping track of? Flipping the Vosti. Nice. The PSYOP. Very cool. I want to get the PSYOP. I want to get the original one. Bluminati, what's up? Oh, okay, yeah. Guess right. You're right on that. Let's see here. Trying to think. Oh, Loot's Late Night. Yeah, I always get ready to start watching it, and then I fall asleep during it before I even say hello. Blind Woo. Yeah, I checked it out when it first came out through a pass around, and You know, it was on my radar, but just out of it. And now I'm like, kind of, man, it'd be cool. Although that new one that's coming out, that oh, what's that new one? It reminds me of a cross between the Ankylo or the Ankylo or the oh, that one person who designed stuff, that leopard, like a Gavco design. That's coming out, but I'm guessing that'll be probably around 300. Um, and if anybody's thinking about picking up one of these Rosecrafts tomorrow, you can use code TJ10 at Rosecraft for 10% off. And you can use either titanium TPK or titanium. Yeah, I think use titanium TPK at Traditional Pocket Knives and get yourself a discount on it. Because if they're going to give a discount, why not take them? My phone is at 10%, so I'm probably going to go plug it in. I'll see you guys tonight in the lives, and definitely talk to you all tomorrow. And hope you guys are having an amazing day. So, have an awesome night.